Hey guys, Corona here with the first week of the Warmerise podcast thing. It's not actually the first week, but that was a joke that we had from just before we started. So today I'm joined by DB, Vivek, and Star. Hey guys.
Hello.
Hello.
He didn't mute himself in the intro. Finally.
What?
Oh,
What?
wait, what?
Hey.
What's wrong?
What did I do?
You didn't mute yourself in the intro, which is quite fascinating. Anyways, let's just not focus on that.
Well, I mean, like,
Carry on.
it takes effort to do the audio thing
You've
correctly.
It takes effort.
Okay, Chrono, you've explained already. Just move on with the podcast.
Okay, so this week something interesting happened. We had the final matches of the 2019 World Warmerise Championship. For the record, I've always said it's the Warmerise World Championship and not the other way around, so I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, me neither.
Wait, is it World Warmerise?
Officially,
the other
in
way.
all of our documentation, it is the World Warmerise Championship, and I didn't notice
DB,
it for like a week and a
explain.
half.
Who did that?
DB? What?
What?
Why is it
Okay,
World
this is-
first?
Why not?
World Warmerise?
You gotta give him
I
that
think I
one.
roll off the tongue, like,
Wait, where did I wrote that?
Warmerise World
It's
Tournament.
in the
Wait,
images
no.
that you made at the beginning, and then it's also in the video that you made.
Let's see the forums.
Really? Like, did people even notice it?
I
Like,
didn't
you
know.
guys
I
didn't
did.
notice it until
No,
now,
it says
so I'm
Warmerise
just moving
I
World
on.
noticed it in the
Championship.
trailer. I
In
noticed
the
it
forum,
trailer.
it says
Okay, just say
Warmerise
WWC 2019 and then just move on.
That's what I've been doing.
yeah.
Great, then just go on.
So welcome to
It's just
WWC.
ignore that.
Welcome to the WWC Podcasters video, which is already 10 times longer than it needs to be. So, we finished up the tournament this week. It was Exodial versus Lightning Bolts. The end of 3 rounds, Lightning Bolts came out on top. And all of the custom maps that we were planning on using, that we had ready for the matches, those are all public for anyone to play. So if you want to go and see what maps didn't get used in the tournament, you are more than welcome to go and look through the list and find the 3 that we had. Actually, I think Robwa isn't up because DB was going to upload that on his own. So
Oh,
the other
Oh,
2 are
sorry,
up.
I'm gonna do it right now.
Yeah. So that should be up by the
Okay,
time this
great.
video happens.
I'm excited for Nova York.
Nova York. Yeah, that's going to take a minute because honestly,
You
it's
have to fix
just
it.
yeah, it's just such a crazy map in terms of the bugs that it has.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you guys want to talk about the final match?
It was too easy for lightning bolts.
Yep.
Well done. Exodio put up some fight, I would say. They didn't
Yeah.
get completely swept. They got some points throughout the rounds, but
Yeah, I honestly wasn't expecting it to be that one-sided, because you know
Yes.
Exodial beat Killer's team, and Killer's team beat Weeb Dream Team. So like that's 3 high-profile teams right there. The one that came out on
wait,
top.
no.
Yeah.
Wasn't Exodio the one that beat Weeb Dream Team?
Maybe, I don't know the bracket.
It
I think
was
so.
Exodials. Yeah, it was Exodials.
Yeah, it's
that
Exodio.
defeated
And
Dream.
And then yeah, they also beat
Look.
Killer's team. And those
Yeah.
are like no
Yeah.
slouches. Those are really good teams. So I don't know. I
Mhm.
wasn't expecting it to be that one-sided.
yeah.
Definitely not.
So aside from that, the tournament happened, but also there's a new update coming pretty soon. The big thing in it is that we're getting a new shotgun,
The blast shotgun.
the pulse. Oh yeah, right. The
The pulse pistol.
the pulse pistol. I put pulse in front of shotgun on that post
Everything.
because I just assumed that it was also a pulse weapon because it was also kind of terrible.
Oh my god.
Oh.
It is like
Right.
objectively. Let's get into the
Rusted
stats,
two
shall we?
weapons with just one word.
Yeah,
Okay,
no.
objectively, it's not too bad.
No, it's really bad.
It's a better version of the SCG.
It
It's
is.
an STG that sounds and looks different, but does 1 more
Yeah.
damage.
That sounds fantastic.
Oh yeah,
I
that
love
sounds
the
great.
sound.
That's what I said. All you're
Look-
paying for this weapon is that
The
blue
audio.
hit marker and the
Yeah.
audio. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
From a statistical perspective, the only difference between the 2 weapons is that the STG cannot get a kill if every single pellet hits the chest, but the blast shotgun can.
It can one shot.
Yeah, it can one-shot
Well,
to the
like,
torso if all
6
9
shot.
pellets hit the torso.
9
What's that
shot.
one? I got one shot
That's
yesterday.
nice.
Yeah, that's how that happens.
Oh.
Is all 9 pellets.
Mhm.
I had to go and do the math after the stream.
Mm.
Yeah.
Is it possible? Like, is it practically possible
It
in the
is
game?
possible.
Yes, it is. I've done it
Yeah.
twice, and I haven't
It's done it to
played
me,
that much.
bad boys.
So
That's good then, actually.
it's unreliable though. It's just the nature of it being a shotgun means you have to be super close range, and if you miss any one of those 9 pellets, then it'll take you 2 full shots to kill someone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sure.
So unless you're like standing on top of them, at which point you've probably failed significantly, then I don't know. I don't think it's really worth purchasing. I don't think it's gonna change the balance that much.
Mm-hmm.
Even for 7,500 cash, I still think that's a lot for it.
If someone's standing still, it's a great weapon.
I guess, yeah, but so
Someone's
is every other weapon.
Yeah. Maybe not like UMP.
If someone's
Still gotta
standing,
take some shots.
I mean, yeah, it'll take me a little longer with the UMP, but I can do it from any
Yeah.
range.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's really worth purchasing. It's only marginally better than a free weapon, which is already pretty bad. It's the worst of the 3. So, yeah,
Mhm.
I don't know.
It's
I
a
don't think
worse than
it's
pulse pistol.
I'm gonna buy it anyway.
Yeah, me too.
Oh yeah, another thing. Chat is back.
Oh yeah, that's big. Chat's
Oh, yeah.
back. I know it feels like such a big part of the game that like when it comes back, it's just sort of like, oh good, everything's right again, and you just sort of forget about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
chat's
I
back.
actually never really used it in the first place, so I don't even care.
I used to love it, but like
As long as no one's
after
complaining.
using Discord for so long, and like private messages, then it's just I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll have to get used to it again.
I don't know. I think it'll come in handy for like really quick communication, and it'll also help with like people who send me a full message just for really simple questions, like, "Hey, how do I get to my profile?"
It would have been helpful a lot sooner for the tournament to get players into the actual game.
Yeah.
Mm.
Just like remind them of the password and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we did pretty okay without it, but I'm glad to have it back. I think it's a really
Yeah,
it's
I
a
do
really
like
nice
it.
quality thing for everyone to have.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on in the game this week. That update, by the way, is expected to come out. I think he said sometime next week, if I'm right. I don't know if he said anything actually in
Maybe.
hindsight. Let me look at the announcements thing.
Before the end of September.
Before the end of September? Yeah.
Ah.
September 2020.
Oh.
So yeah, what's going on with tournaments? We're done for a while, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get my
Yeah,
weekends back.
about that.
Oh.
By the end of the stream, you said something about the tournament
Oh yeah.
for the future.
Oh yeah.
What was that? Because
So
I'm not sure we ever talked about this.
we did
so
not.
it's
This is
probably
something that I
your
came up
sole
with on
plan.
my own. Yeah.
Oh.
So
Oh.
basically, if you guys remember, a couple of days ago, I was going on sort of a tirade, a crusade, a rant about an ELO ranking system with a competitive mode built into Warmerise. I wanted to run a little invitational tournament with like maybe 8 to 10 players. Just run a little mini tournament and give everyone an ELO ranking. Make a round robin tournament so that every player fights every other player once, and then compare rankings at the end versus how well their actual score was, just to see how well the system works. So this would be a tournament with no prizes. It would be just for fun. It would also be invitational, so you apply, but then I'm allowed to reject you. The other thing that I wanted to do with this tournament is to test an application's Google form. So you would get a link to apply in the forum post for a WWC, for example. You would fill out the form in that link, and then it would send the response back to me, and I can organize that all into a spreadsheet without having to like write everything down in Notepad and then transfer it over, that kind of thing. So I'm hoping that'll improve the accuracy of applications, and I'm hoping that'll improve the ease of managing all of that data. So
you'll be doing that by yourself.
yeah. I mean,
Alone.
if you guys want to help me, I'm not gonna turn you away.
Okay. If you're doing it alone by yourself, no, I didn't mean no. I mean, if you're doing it all by yourself, then can we be the participants?
Yes, of course.
So yeah,
Hey.
if we're not doing it, then I'm down for it.
Okay.
Same.
Yeah, I was just gonna like.
So when are
Is this
you?
gonna be 1v1?
Yeah, it'll be a series of 1v1 tournaments. They will be
Okay.
done.
That's cool. That's
They will be done on Secret Lab with a restricted weapons list.
cool. Oh,
Much
no.
like the WLC, you will play first to 10 points wins, and then the rest I'm a little uncertain about. But yeah, it's all gonna be Secret Lab because that is the competitive map, and I just want to keep testing environments consistent. You know.
Hmm.
Yeah. It
So
sounds
I really
awesome.
like that
I'm
idea.
not really down for it.
yeah,
Interesting.
And the concept of the mini tournament seems really easy, and it's just easy to wipe things up in there. So I think it's a really good idea.
yeah.
Mhm.
Anyways, about
Mhm.
the final match that we had today. After watching the final match, we have taken part in making rules and organizing the tournament. What do you think after watching today's final tournament? What measures um, or restrictions or limitations or any changes in rules we should make for the next tournament to make it better? Because obviously what we saw today, we weren't expecting, or we didn't want that to happen, because we wanted the match to go further. Apparently it didn't. It just got over in 3 rounds, and obviously we don't want that to happen. So what measures do you think we guys should take to not let it happen in the next tournament?
Mhm.
So if nobody else has anything, I think that we need to restrict moderator judgment calls, if that makes sense. I think that we need to have really, really, really well-defined rules that we can rely on. And then, honestly, I think we need to restrict the ability for moderators to be able to say, okay, we're gonna flex the rules this one time just to get a better match. Basically, I think we need to make it so that the rules are the rules and you can't change them.
Yeah.
Because right now our rules are pretty freeform, and we keep them that way just so that if something comes up, we can deal with it. But clearly, that leads to situations where what we think is the right call in the moment turns out to bite us a little bit. So I think that we need to have a little bit of oversight from the rules and just have a really, really core, defined set of rules that everyone can agree to.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, I would agree. We didn't had any solid rules in this one. We basically did just made a blend of rules that we had in the previous tournaments. We didn't make rules that were compatible for this particular type of a tournament. So I think what we should do for the next tournament is that we just basically create a committee for something that just devises new rules that should be compatible with the team we're having in the tournament. So I think we have learned some lessons in this tournament, and we're probably going to take care of that in the future. But regarding the weapons, or nah, I'm just going to keep it to the weapons. After watching this whole tournament and all the matches, what do you think? Which weapons should we be restricting in the upcoming tournaments?
M67, definitely.
No, it's completely balanced. What are you
Okay,
talking
Star
about?
goes for M67. Anyone else?
Honestly, that was the only thing that was really, really overused was the M67. The
Yeah.
RPG, there's an argument for banning. I think that's pretty much it, because like it's mostly just explosive damage in my mind. But like
So
we
it's
don't.
just M67.
I don't think we need to ban the tomahawk. I don't think we need to
Hardly
ban.
anyone used it.
Yeah, I don't think we need to ban the flamethrower for any reason. It's not even worth using normally.
Yeah.
The flamethrower does have a bug though, so
What's the
I don't
bug?
know if that. It can shoot through walls.
Oh yeah.
It still won't kill anybody.
Yeah, that's true. It might take you like 3 years to kill one, but
Oh no, I
You
take
can't even
7
kill
damage.
someone that doesn't even have a wall between, and
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, I don't know. I still don't think it's worth banning, and that's something that we could be watching for. That's something that we can verifiably prove that you did. So, you know, hey, we saw you shoot a flamethrower through a wall. We saw the other person take exactly 7 damage. So that was an exploit. You were ejected from the game.
right.
I don't know. I can't
What
think of
about-
anything else that's so. Go ahead, Viv.
I was talking about what about like the Sky Trooper suit? I've seen like concerns about that and how it's
What
unfair for the defaults.
How is it unfair?
It's like visually it's smaller, so
So it's skinnier.
it's
um,
yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Isn't the hitbox the same?
Yeah, the hitbox Max says it's the same, but it's still like different,
It's
like visually.
yeah.
If you say,
I mean, it gets, if you're saying that it gets easier to spot the enemy if it's with the normal, what do we call it? With the normal avatar, but it's not easy if it's with a Sky Trooper. So it's just on visuals then.
yeah, basically. So I don't know.
I don't think we really need to ban it.
No.
Is there an option to, switch between the normal player?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's cool then.
Yeah, if you go into the armory and then suits, I think you can switch back and forth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah, I think
I'm
so.
thinking.
Do we have an MVP for the tournament?
For the tournament?
Yeah,
Oh god.
or for the finals?
Well,
Um.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I'd say probably Emotep because look at my reasoning. I think he died almost like only 5 times throughout all 3 rounds, which was pretty insane. And he did get a lot of kills.
I can respect that. I can support that as our MVP of the final matches.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Is your printer fixed?
yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah. I had to replace the entire hot end, which was like another $40, but yeah, it works. I was gonna say,
Okay.
prizes should be coming out soon. I messaged Max about whether or not the prize distribution system is working, and then I'm gonna get into contact with the winners with lightning bolts and see A, if they want their trophies, and B, where to send them. So that'll be happening here pretty soon. So for those of you who are asking, where's my cash? Soon is the answer. Your cash is soon.
Give cash, please.
Yes. How much are you
For
getting?
fly gun.
Do
Check.
you
What? What's that?
do you have any image, any 3D model? Do you have any image of the 3D model or something about the trophies? Like maybe if you show that to the players who won, like this is the trophy. Do you want this? Good enough for you if you can send them.
I don't have.
Because if they don't like it,
I don't have a model of the trophy. No, what I did was I bought the Warmerise Player model off the Unity Asset Store, and I'm putting it in Blender, so I can make it really quick in Blender, and then just okay. Somebody honked. Sorry. I can put it into Blender, send a screenshot, and be like, "Hey, do you want this?" So yeah, I will do that.
So you have this soldier model for
Yes.
Warmerise?
Yes.
Oh,
Can you 3D print it?
Yes.
Oh.
Like a tiny pie?
Yes.
I want one.
that's not
When
fun.
are you doing that? I want to
That's
see
pretty
that.
cool.
It's
I
well,
really
you
wanna
should have
see that.
won the WWC. All right.
No, I
I
just want
think
to see
that's
it. I don't want to have it. I
Alright,
just want to
hang on.
see it.
Let me put it into Blender really quick, and I'll just I guess I'll just cut the assets. Soldier, textures, soldier D or N.
Oh, confusion.
D.
D. Enter.
14. It's 14.9 MB, so. Go to the
Oh.
texture.
Oh, there it
is.
is.
There it
Beautiful.
is.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
What about the
I want
gun?
this.
The gun is perfect.
No,
What are
the
you
gun
talking-
has a shut up. The gun has a model or a texture. Subsurface color, base color, text map. This one. Make it image texture. I should probably be recording this, to be honest. Give me a minute. Let me
True.
display capture this. There we go. So then you go to open file, and then we go over to SSD tools. That one. Nope, assets. My bad. Soldier textures, gun. These seem to work just fine. Yeah, there it is.
Oh. Why is it not in the
Perfect.
game?
Whoa.
Whoops, that's not what I wanted.
Ooh.
Ooh,
That looks cool.
clean.
It looks
Looks
really weird when it doesn't have a texture on it, but it looks a lot better when it does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What gun is
what's
that?
the name of this, soldier? If I want to find this or buy this.
I googled futuristic sci-fi soldier Unity asset store.
So it's on Unity.
Yes. So the really cool thing is it does actually have animations in it.
Oh.
Wow.
Like I'm not doing any of this.
Okay, I really want this thing. I really want this thing for the trailer.
I can.
That I'm gonna.
I
'cause
can cut
I'm
this part out of
always-
you.
You can. Yeah. It's like if I'm
It's like
like always thinking
Oh my
to
God.
what to add next or what to bring new. And this was my plan actually. I was finding it. I was finding the SS. I just didn't thought it was on Unity.
So if I pause this, if I then go into the rig, the armature, if I get this, so if I drag this around, you'll notice that the body doesn't actually follow. So then if I do that. Oh wait, yes it does. What the fuck?
Oh wow.
Oh. That's a crazy skeleton.
Yes.
Where's the skull?
It doesn't have a skull.
Oh my god.
Oh, see him running. Oh, he's running backwards.
Oh my god.
Oh. Got some moves.
So yeah, anyway, that's the thing with that happening. So I'm getting 6 frames per second. Oh my god. So yeah, that's what's up with that.
Where are their names gonna go?
I'm
Like
gonna build a platform below. So here's what I'm thinking.
Oh, okay.
Here's what I'm thinking. Add mesh.
How about just like put it on his forehead?
Can I? Is E not extrude? Oh, it's probably because I'm in the wrong.
Oh wow.
Wow. That's cool.
There we go. Right.
Next thing up, he's gonna put a pole in the center
Oh hell yeah!
and make it dance.
Oh yeah. Especially with the skeleton. Oh,
What are you doing?
he's making like a semicircle platform. I'm guessing. Oh,
Wow.
the angle. Oh, that's cool.
So then these would be 2 different trophies, and then the name
Oh,
would either
I think I
be.
can put them together.
Oh,
That's what they're designed to be.
Got
is
it.
They're 2 halves of the same trophy.
Oh.
So then Emotep's name would be either on the side or on a plate over here in the back, and then I guess Kazuya. I don't friggin' know. Kazuya would go right here,
Mm.
and then I would
So
have
is this
one of
one
them.
trophy?
It's designed to be 1 trophy, if that makes sense. But I would ship each one to each person separately. So Emotep would get this one, Kazuya would get this one, and I would just ship them both to different places.
So
No,
one day
how
when they
about-
meet each
No,
other.
how about you add both the players on one circle, like on the one semicircle,
Hmm.
and then you add both of their names on there.
Right.
So they would know that they're partners. So I mean, it's a 2v2.
That could be cool too. And then have the names on the both sides,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
or just underneath his feet, like angled.
Yeah. Like a little, plate that says
Actually,
their
no, they'll
name.
be hidden. Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl.
Okay. Well, that's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Also, they might still both walk. Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh. Wow.
Obviously, it won't do that after being 3D printed.
The jump.
What? It won't?
Imagine. That'd be funny.
We need 40 printers this one.
Oh. I
Some
need
of
to
these
get myself
animations
a
are
3D
really good,
printer.
honestly.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Whoa.
I think that was the
That's
death
falling
animation. So there's idle.
I
there's
can play a
walking.
lot with this.
Yeah. I wish
What
that was
about
a
it?
fast render.
I wouldn't render, honestly.
No, just for a preview version. Oh, I guess that works.
Oh, true.
No, I did, those clips from the Blender where just the carbon was just dropping from somewhere. So that was in Blender. I didn't render it though, because it was taking a lot of time to
That's-
render.
yeah.
So what I did was just simply record through the OBS.
Oh, record it on. That's interesting. That's a good idea.
Yeah, it was just easy. It didn't make much difference. So,
Yeah,
and I had less time, so
the Blender render
I'm gonna-
feature I think is designed for lighting calculation, volume calculation, that kind of thing. Subsurface scattering.
yeah.
You can't record or you can't simulate quickly, but if it's just a little physics object, then yeah, I think that it's a little overkill.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'm thinking of having one of
Ooh.
them stand and the other one crouch, just
That's
'cause I
cool.
think it's
Yeah.
cool.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
That's nice.
But I need to figure out how exactly to do that. So
Which one's gonna be
So
crouching?
how about this? You add two players on like one semicircle. One is standing, one is crouching. The one that's standing, that will show that you would send. They'll both have their name tag right in front of them.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
whoever's standing, you will send it to the person who's standing. In real,
Uh-huh.
So-
and then
so DB when
so
I
they would
send
like
you,
know.
so just to make sure I've got this clear, DB when I send you your Winner's Trophy, you want to be the one standing. And you'll have
Yes,
your name
that'll
on
show
the
that
player
it's
that's standing. Okay,
yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah. It'll look good.
I agree. I think it'll be cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, those will be going out to teams. In the meantime, some of us need to go to bed. Others of us need to clean our house. So unless you guys have anything else, I'm gonna call it a day.
All right.
Yep.
We're good?
It's done. I'm good.
Yeah, we're
Right
good.
on. Well, thank you guys very much for being here. These podcasts will continue probably every week or so. We might bring it back down to 2 weeks. We'll see what happens. But in the meantime, thank you guys for being here, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
All right.
See ya.